All right, being active duty in the military meant that Bashon Mann wasn't always home to wake his children in the morning or even to tuck them in at night. So he started writing them letters about lessons he'd learned, the power of love, and even some of the mistakes he'd made. The letters might have stayed all in the family if not for a series of events that made Lieutenant Commander Mann decide to publish them. He joins us now to talk about the importance of the life lessons we teach our children. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I read a little bit of this, just beautiful, beautiful. And indeed, just, you know, life lessons you put into letters. How did this come about?
It really started about 3 years ago when I was trying to count down to my 40th birthday. So this was really, wasn't intended to be a book. And I was just sort of going along trying to figure out how do I relate to my daughters certain lessons that I think they need to know.
But your daughters are 7 and 8, so they clearly can't really comprehend the entire book, but you felt it was time now to start documenting it?
Yeah, you know, I've got one shot to get this right. One shot to be the best possible dad that I can be. And I don't know that I necessarily understood the significance, the role that I should play as a father with daughters. And so as I grew and as I matured as a father and as a person, I realized this is something that can be of significance to them, that they can use this at some point going on in their life journey.
And you didn't intend this to be a book?
No, not at all. It was just, like I said, it was something that I actually started on social media. Something, you know, to share with friends, and maybe one day that they would see it maybe in a Word document, something I could pass to them.
And the book, you know, every little letter ends with a moral like this one. Every mirror reflects the lies you hold on to, trust me. And I love these little nuggets because they're such life lessons, like gems, that you really just kind of punctuate every letter with, which is so important. Who did you write this book for? Or, well, initially, you know, now that it is a book, who did you write it for?
Right, you know, so I wrote it for my daughters, Basil and Sabine, but ultimately, as I was going along and writing the letters, I realized that I was also talking to myself. Like I said, I have one shot to get this right, and to be a father of significance to my daughters. So
I think to other men too, other fathers. Sure.
And that's great. That's one of those things where, in terms of paying it forward, there was a pay it forward experience that I had, and you can read about it actually in the book, where a dinner was paid for, and what happened there was it served as a catalyst for the book, and it showed me that there are other people out there that could benefit from a little bit of good.
All right. Well, how can we get a little bit of this book? Are you signing it? Are you selling it? Where can we get more of this? Daddy's Love Notes.
Thank you for asking. It's available on Amazon. There's also on the website, daddyslovenotes.com. But there's also a book signing. My first book signing here in D.C. is going to happen this Wednesday.
And the information is there on your screen at 10:01. Is that 10:01?
Yeah, 10:01. It's right above the new Ben's Chili Bowl on H Street.
Okay, so you're in the happening scene. Okay, Bashon Mann, the book is Daddy's Love Notes, a bit of light for the end of your torch, and we appreciate you putting these lovely letters into book form.
Thank you so much.
All right, continued success to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, back over to you.
Talk about just how adorable that picture is on the cover.
That's a great
Perfect.
picture.
I love it with the heart right there.